What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a legendary weapon you definitely want to farm for this week. It's any SWORDSPLOSION weapon in the game, and the reason you want to do that is because in this week's featured Chaos run, Lachance is the end boss, and he is a dedicated loot source for the SWORDSPLOSION weapon. Now, for those of you that may not be at endgame as yet, I'll also show you his farming area. That way you can hit it up and hopefully, get some good luck and pick up the weapon as well, because after yesterday's buff that they introduced into the game with the weapon, it is definitely one of the best in the game. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. And remember, we are currently having a giveaway for an Xbox Series X. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced on July 4th of this year. So starting off, for those of you that may not be at endgame as yet, you can easily farm for him in Wartooth Shallows. You're going to go to the waypoint Wreck of the Tempest Scorn. Now, what's great about this location is that once you load into that waypoint, you are right at the boss's location, and not only that, you're next to vending machines, so as you farm over and over, you can refill your, health, you can refill your ammo, you can sell different loot that you want, and it makes the farming in repetition much, much easier. One thing I want to make sure I mention, and this is for people who are new to the game, is that you do not need to be at any chaos level whatsoever in order to get this weapon. Many of you may not be, you may have not gotten to the chaos chambers yet, you haven't gotten to endgame, so if that's the case, regardless of your level, there is still a chance for this weapon to drop. And as we make our way to the chaos chamber run, remember, when it comes to farming bosses in the open world, you have multiple ways that you can respawn your character. You can save and exit, you can change your chaos level if you're at that point in the game. You can either fast travel back to Brighthoof, or you can down your character, but remember, that does cost gold. With that being said, this week, because Lachance is the featured boss in the Chaos Chamber, you definitely want to run that if you can. It does not matter what route you take in order to get to him at the end. It doesn't matter if you're running easy or hard or whatever it is, and also, your chaos level doesn't matter as well. Now, you can see on this attempt, I'm at chaos level 35 because I wanted the best possible version of the gun. However, you'll see at the end of the video, I'm also at, I think, chaos level 25 to show you don't have to be fully maxed out in order to get this thing, because like I said, right now it's pretty much a guaranteed drop. Now, I don't like saying the word guaranteed, but I tried 4 attempts, and each time I did one of the SWORDSPLOSION weapon drops. So like I said, now is the time to try to pick it up. Many of you have been reaching out to the channel over the last few weeks trying to find a replacement for a liquid cooling weapon that you've been using for one of your frost builds or whatever it is. And to be honest with you, I've been in the exact same boat. I haven't found the right weapon as yet, but my friends, I picked up a bunch of these the other day, and because there are so many different variants, regardless of the type of build you're trying to put together, you will find a version that does suit your game style or your build, regardless of your character class, anything like that. Now, as you can see here, there are 2 types of SWORDSPLOSION weapons that you can pick up. One has, just one larger burst damage. It shoots 1 pellet, the other shoots 3. My favorite is the one that shoots 3. It puts out a ton of damage. So like I've been saying, during this week, while Lachance is the featured boss in the Chaos Chamber, I am going to be farming him all week long to try to get a primordial version of this weapon. And as I mentioned before, if you are not at endgame as yet, you can go to the regular farming spot, which I showed you at the beginning of the video, and you do have a higher chance rate of it dropping this week as well. And for those of you catching this video after the weekly event is already over, he is still the boss you want to hit up to try to get the SWORDSPLOSION. He has a dedicated loot source of that weapon. You can get it other ways, but your chances are higher anytime you farm him. And as I start to wrap this video up, one thing I want to make sure I mention that was added to this week's weekly event is the fact that all SDUs are 50% off. And as most of you know, it is incredibly expensive in this game to upgrade all of your storage. So if you have the time, I strongly suggest farming for a bunch of stuff, selling it, stacking that gold, doing different gold farms, things like that, because now is the time you definitely want to upgrade all of your SDUs. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel, and remind you, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can, as my main goal is to try to help out in any way possible. Chances are moving forward that this will be a weekly type of video that I do every Friday, showing you the boss you want to hit up for this week. Because the thing is, with this game and with all the weekly events, there will always be a certain boss that you want to highlight, and I definitely want to help you out in trying to farm for the best possible gear in any way I can. At this point, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. However, like I said at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.